Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Hyundai of Trenton to take a look at this brand new 2024 Hyundai Santa Cruz. This is the SEL trim with all-wheel drive with the activity package. Atlas white is the color, black cloth interior. So we're going to take a look at this and you can let me know, is this the recreational activity vehicle that you would buy? So let's dig in. Front end of our Santa Cruz in the Atlas white. We have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals and the daytime running lights. We're going to go brushed aluminum on the front grille with the big Hyundai badge in the middle. Functionality in the grille, top and bottom. As we come around to our wheel and tire package, we have an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Hyundai badge on the center cap. Now, these 18-inch wheels are wrapped in Kumho Krugen HP71 all-season tires, 245 on the width, a 60 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. You can also get the SEL with front-wheel drive. Moving on back, we do have that full side profile. I do like the white with the flat black all the way around, no chrome, so that's a good deal. As we move in closer, we're going to go color matched on the side view mirrors with LED turn signals, flat black on the front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to have gloss black shark fin antenna with gloss black roof rails, then a color matched roof and a standard sunroof. Rear end of our Santa Cruz, and we have a full setup of LED except for your turn signals in the back. Santa Cruz stamped into the tailgate, which I do like. And then we're going to go flat black down on the rear bumper. We do have step-ups as well to help you get into the bed. And we do have our exhaust tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle and a nice tonneau cover, which is part of that activity package. We are under the hood of this 24 Santa Cruz SEL. And what do we have for a power plant? We have Hyundai's 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 191 horsepower, 181 pound-feet of torque. This Santa Cruz can tow up to 3,500 pounds. If you want to tow more, you can move up to the XRT Night or Limited trim, get the turbo engine, and then you'll be able to tow up to 5,000 pounds. MPGs, 21 in the city, 25 on the highway, 23 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87. So you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much for this SEL activity? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 Santa Cruz SEL is $31,150. Now, you got to add in the activity package, which is an additional $3,660. That gets you the power sunroof, integrated tonneau cover, adjustable C-channel cleat rail system, side roof rails, 115-volt power outlet in the bed, the 10.25-inch digital dash, the 10.25-inch nav screen, dynamic voice recognition, wireless phone charger, rear sliding glass with defroster. We then have to add in a few other options, and then we add in destination and delivery of $1,375 from Hyundai's Montgomery, Alabama assembly plant. We have a total MSRP from the factory of $36,875. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The carpeted floor mats are in the bed of the vehicle at this time. Seats full power for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. And then we go black cloth with black stitching, fairly plain. They tried to give you a little bit of an insert design, but it's a fairly plain Jane base seating trim. Let me know what you think. But if you're going to take this out and have fun on the trails, this might be a good material to go with, easy to keep clean. Front door panels, we're going to go soft touch up top. We have that gloss black surrounded by brushed aluminum trim that goes right from your dash into the door panel. So I like how they have that worked. It's a nice look to the eye. Brushed aluminum on your door handle, and then we're going to go very soft on the armrest, flat black on the switchgear. Down below, pretty decent sized door pocket, standard audio system. Up top on the dash, soft touch, more of this design into your heat and air vent, and then we're going to have hard black plastic underneath that, and then a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time. We have Hyundai's older system. This doesn't yet have the next generation system. So we're looking at a 10.25 inch infotainment system with nav, wired CarPlay, Android Auto, physically integrated into the dash, four-way hazards up here, then two heat and air vents. You can wake this up and you have great pinch to zoom on this system. And we have our dual panel action, which I always like. And you got your Sirius XM going. You have your controls right underneath that. We can go to setup, and that's where we can get our vehicle settings, nav settings, adjust the speakers, Bluetooth your phone, get your driver profile set up, display Hyundai Blue Link to hook the vehicle up with your phone, and then we can go to our vehicle settings. We can get your driver assistance settings. We have all the safety equipment in here, including blind spot and cross traffic. Then you have your cluster, how you want to set your cluster illumination, your brightness, blue filter, camera settings, climate, where you can adjust that. You can go to your lights, have your welcome light. This does not have ambient lighting. And then you have your door adjustments, back to your home, and then you're all set. Phone projection. So then you're all set. We go to reverse. We get a nice large backup camera with trajectory, nice and clear, and we can adjust what type of setup we want to see in the backup camera. So they got you all set. Looks good. We can go back to map. There we go. And now we're back to the beginning. Push button start right over here. Again, there is all the controls right up there, including your volume and your on-off button. We have dual climate right there. Looks good. And then again, all your adjustments down here. But this whole area is gloss black plastic. So be very careful for dust, fingerprints, and scratches. Moving on down further, we do have a 12-volt, a wireless charging pad, and two USB-As. We don't have C's in here yet. Again, the Santa Cruz hasn't had a redesign update or a refresh update like some of other Hyundai's models have had, so you're getting A's. But you can get an A to C adapter from Amazon for about $5. So it's not the end of the world. Gear shift with the gator to go through this 8-speed automatic. Down here, we have our center diff lock. That's our auto vehicle hold, hill descent control, parking cameras on or off, drive modes, which we'll check out when we go to the dash. And then we have our electric emergency brake, two cup holders, more gloss black, so be careful. Hyundai key fob, we still have the older one, which I like better than the newer one. Lock, unlock, drop to bed, panic button, remote start, Hyundai badge on the back. We do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and then our center armrest, semi-soft, open it up, and we do have a nice large area for storage. Hyundai steering wheel, we have a soft touch wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. We got the brushed aluminum and the chrome on the horn button to dress it up. Some more brushed aluminum to lift the wheel up. Round bottom wheel, I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Santa Cruz, no problem. Then we're going to go gloss black up top and then brushed aluminum down below. Kind of an odd combo, but you have your telephone voice commands and modes for your infotainment system, favorites, and volume. And then on the right, you're going to get your cruise controls for the digital dash, as well as your safety suite and whatnot. Now, as we come up to our stalks, we're going to go headlight controls right here, turn signals, front and rear wiper on the right. And then down here on the left, you're going to brighten dim the dash, turn the bed light on, traction control off. And we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So they have you set there. And then we have the 10.25-inch digital dash. Now, since we don't have 360-degree view cameras, we don't get those blind spot cameras coming up when you turn. So that's unfortunate. You need the 360 for that. But our drive mode action, we have snow, normal, smart, and sport. So you get a little bit of action when you change around. So that looks pretty good overall, I think. Let me know what you think. But we're going to stick with normal for today's drive. And you can also go through additional information in the center. And each one of these could have some additional pages that you can move down and see what's going on. Nice and easy. Overhead console, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Hyundai Blue Link, again, hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. If you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button with the picture of the door, that remains pushed in. When you open the door, lights come on, close the door, the lighting will dim out. And then we have a manual shade for our standard sunroof. And then this button, you just hit it, hold it in a sec, boom, it opens up, wind buffer comes up, roof goes back, close it up, push it forward, and then bring the shade back. Sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of the Santa Cruz, I have the seat set for my driving position. So in we go. Nice and easy to get in, nice flat roof. And once I'm in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We're going to have the fabric all the way down, but we have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back, though, we don't have any connectivity, which is too bad. Now, back door panels, same vibe as the driver, missing that gloss black trim and soft touch on the top of the door. So there you have that, and missing soft touch on the armrest. So some cost cutting on the back door panel by Hyundai. Rear seats, same black fabric with the same design. Here are the floor mats that are in the back right now. Now, as far as our, look at that, we don't have an armrest right here. So we got our cup holders in the door. But overall, it's pretty comfortable here in the back. And if we get out, I can show you, you can pull this and lift the seat up, and you got more storage underneath. So if you don't want some of this stuff up here, let's say we want to take this piece, we can just throw it in there. And then we can just pull this lever strap up, set it back down, no problem. And we do have a window in the back that's manual that you can open and close. Getting into the tailgate of our Santa Cruz, it's pretty much a manual tailgate. So you just come to the back, you hit the button, and it goes down nice and easy. Now with your activity package, you do get this tonneau cover, right? Which you can just click and then open on up, and it goes all the way up. We do have this netting in here. You do get those side rail protection right there on either side. Right there, we got some bed lighting in there. And then you can open this up, and then we have our 115 volt home power source. I don't know if you can see it with my hand in the way, but it's right in there. Bingo. And then you can just put those back. And while we're in the back bed, this whole back floor area here will open. And then there is an underfloor storage that's about 7 inches deep, where you can use it as a cooler, and there's drain plugs in the bottom. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to work with just one hand, so I wish I could try to open that for you, but I'm having no luck right now. But that is an extra nice touch to have that underfloor storage cooler action here in this Santa Cruz. And you're all set. But we got a 4-foot bed in the Santa Cruz, and we're looking at 1,411 pounds of payload capacity. And we do have step-ups on either side to help you put your foot, hold on up here, and then just pull yourself on in to the bed. So they got a lot of nice stuff in here. Let me know what you think. Window sticker, here we go. 24 Santa Cruz SEL, Atlas white. Standard features. There's your activity pack, and then your extra options. Total vehicle MSRP, MPG estimates. Vehicle built by Hyundai in Montgomery, Alabama. Take this baby out for a spin. Okay, we're pulling out of Moody Park in Ewing, and we're heading on down the road in this 24 Santa Cruz SEL Activity, which seems to be one of the most in-demand Santa Cruz trims. And right off the bat, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz, pre-collision in this vehicle. Standard rear view mirror with manual dimming mode on this. And we do have, which I do like, we do have your infotainment 10.25. It's the older system, but you get wired CarPlay, Android Auto, you got USB-A connectivity, You got your wireless charging pad, you got air, you got heated seats, no heated steering wheel, and you got room in the crew cab for another couple people. So you're all set. You can have room in the bed there for some fun stuff, bikes, camping equipment, you know, lawn chairs for the beach, beach chairs, whatever you want to do. It's really kind of this all-purpose recreational activity vehicle, and it feels good inside. You got the sunroof, and, you know, we have the standard naturally aspirated 2.5 liter inline 4 8-speed auto. Shifts smoothly, no problem. Engine picks up and gets up the road, no problem. But if you want more power, you got the 2.5 liter turbo in the upper level trims with a 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, and you can tow more, up to 5,000 pounds with that turbo engine. So they got a couple of different engine options for you, so that's a good deal. Now Hyundai is going through their lineup and they're updating their vehicles. I believe the 25 Tucson is going to be the next one out with the latest and greatest design refresh and tech update, but the Santa Cruz hasn't gotten one. So that's why we still see the older tech and USB-A connectivity in the Santa Cruz. It turns pretty well. And it gets up to speed. Let's try our brakes. Brakes stop well, no problem at all. And off we go. Little noisy under load, but it is a turbo 4. Down the road we go. Now 19.8 feet turning radius, which is good. Here we go. And around we go. The all-wheel drive gets the power to the ground. And down the road we go, no problem at all. And like I mentioned, you can also get this with front-wheel drive. Save yourself some extra money if you don't need the all-wheel drive. So they really have done a nice job here with this recreational activity vehicle. You get some wind noise, some road noise. It's not a quiet cabin, but it's not like massively noisy, I would say, either. Handling, we'll come into this turn, going to the left. Handles just fine, right? It's a little bit on the light side, but it's direct. You point this where you want it to go, and baby, does it go. So I don't think you have to worry about that action at all. But you know, let me know what you think. If you're looking for a vehicle like this, and really there's not much out there besides this and Ford Maverick. But if you're looking for a vehicle like this, what would you do? Would you go with this Santa Cruz, or are you just going to go with like the Tucson SUV instead? It's more practical because you're basically running I think it's the same platform that the Tucson's on. So you let me know. Or if you're looking for more of a pickup truck, would this do it, or would you go Maverick in that compact pickup segment? You let me know. But I do want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to the first Santa Cruz we've seen on the channel in about 10 months. This 24 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL all-wheel drive with the activity package for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.